Welcome, everybody, to week 2 of the Z1R Randomizer 2026 Winter Tournament. Week 2 of Swiss, that is, with a pair of 1-0 racers going tonight with SassageLink and FurySK. Joining me in the booth tonight is Heck and Haley. How are you, Haley?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, and pushing all the buttons and keeping us all on track so we don't forget anything is Camion. So that's who you direct your questions to if something's not marked. I'm just kidding. Yes, and I see Fury already took my thunder. I was just saying earlier in the booth that we got the battle of the keyboard players. I think there was 4 or 5 keyboard players in the tournament, and we get a treat that we've got 2 facing off against each other. And 1 Armos check already knocked off as we are starting up at Grave Armos. Get that blue candle. And we'll see which direction our runners go here. And we found an early level 8. Yeah. See, yeah, do a little poke in there. Never know. Unfortunately, it looks like, yeah, you're going to have to bomb to the right, so no further progress.
What a terrible, terrible screen for pirouetting.
Yeah, you can, actually, I guess, now thinking about it, you can screen wrap into that, and you could pop it if you wanted, but I suspect both runners at this point. Let's see what you can find on the overworld. Unfortunately, Sausage Death takes a death at Death Armos. Fury checking out all the any roads. Of course, he's going quicker than I can mark them.
Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about, commentating a race with like 2 really good runners is they're just so fast. It's almost hard to keep up.
Yeah, and I say this every time I come. I usually start off really strong, and then I forget tracking, 8 seconds in. This time I forgot to track at the beginning, so I'm trying to catch up now as we find a level 6 on Fury's side. As Sausage working his way through the grave, and unfortunately, well, it's not horrible with the orange whiz robes there. You just wait them out. They can't get you if you stay at the top. And heading over to the cemetery. And Fury's out of 6. So Wizards on the overworld can lead to some untimely overworld deaths, which nobody likes, and they suck up a lot of time. But the benefit is, since this is swordless, you're not going to be wasting as many bombs maybe in dungeons trying to clear them, because bombs are the only way you can take them down.
Yeah, I think, personally, it's kind of like one of those dealer's choice things. I like seeing those wizards on the overworld because it means I don't have to deal with them in the dungeon. But there are some very tricky screens.
Absolutely. It always seems like, they're always in, 6 of them or 8 of them down on the south coast as you're down there. So, okay.
Always on the south coast.
Yeah, I finally found all the any roads.
For our medium seeker, I think we had 36. It was moving a little faster for me, but I did see a 137 for our large. So.
Yeah, and maybe more importantly, Haley, the chat already pointed out, door repair is 26.
That's expensive.
It is. That's on the higher end for sure.
I thought the max was 25. I could always be wrong. But either way, that's a lot of money.
26 or maybe 16, can't math. Okay, well, we know there is a door repair, and it's at least 16, maybe more. I think you're right, though, Haley. I think 15 is the max, and again, Sausage taking one of those untimely deaths on the overworld. Good news, he did find oh, we've got a bow Armos item.
Oh, nice.
But Sausage did find the any road, so is able to potentially get back to where he wants to go a little quicker. But yeah, this is the early games with Lionels and Wizards on the overworld. You will see the best runners take some untimely deaths. It just happens. And but to your point, at least they're isolated on that overworld and allows maybe some better times in the dungeons.
The good news is, I think, for these runners, that their starting spot isn't really the worst spot that they could have started at. Starting in like that far south, any of the corners. Kind of rough when you take a death, but luckily, almost central.
Yeah, and with the any roads as well, gives you some options. Don't believe we've seen the wood arrows anywhere. I know Fury's going to be probably managing his money the best he can a little bit here, just so he would be able to get that repeatable offense.
This doesn't look like it's going to be a very friendly overworld for our runners to be able to farm bombs. Haven't seen a shop yet.
Now, you do have a bunch of Octos here, but Fury's not on a good global. You do have the Gibdos, but they take a heck of a lot of HP to take them down. Sure what happened on Sausage's side.
Oh.
There he goes. Oh.
Talk about some early divergence.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And 6 minutes in, still no bombs. But they're coming, I'm sure. There's the arrows. So big advantage right now with Fury with that repeatable offense. Should be able to secure some bombs here. If the global gods are listening. And luckily that was just a hint. That is, hints are turned off. They're just community hints. So it did not lose any money. Didn't lose that 16 or 26 or whatever that amount is of door repair charges.
Too many money.
Yeah, based on where Fury's going, should be able to see what's on the coast here. As Sausage finds level 3.
Early staircase. Right away.
And no. You know, when I see those early staircases, I have my finger on the one button on the keyboard. I just assume the early staircase means it's going to be a segment. And we got a boomerang on the coast. But again, until Sausage gets over to the forest,
pesky Goma.
Not going to be able to take care of that Goma, no. Curious what he decides to do here without bombs. Can't clear this room. And they're not playing nice.
Yeah, normally 3 is a nice early dungeon to find, but not this one.
No, just trying to get into that staircase is tough, and now you know you're one hit away here with this Goma. Well, 2 hits, I'm sorry. You could potentially candle boost around him if you time his move a little bit. They shoot, that's like a heat-seeking missile. Oh, there it is. It is just 1 hit, yeah.
Talking about zigging when you should have zagged, and there's really no rhyme or reason to those Gomas and where they shoot those fireballs, I swear.
And still no bombs in the game.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Fury having those arrows, I mean, I understand not wanting to shoot the Koreas, but well, we got 54 rupees on his side now, so that's plenty of shots.
And I think we're going to see both of them here in level 6. And Fury, what the heck's he at on this global? Oh, he was at 2 and 4 with the coins that dropped.
Oh, finally a bomb drop for Fury.
Yep. So for Sausage, we want to see him start to head east if he can. Get that free Armos item.
Yeah, getting that bow, I hope that he's able to have enough money to actually buy those arrows.
Look at this 6.
I think that's a ladder block 6.
So 6, we need the ladder. Not going to be in there. And we're getting to see some Candle Row on Sausage's side.
Good news for Sass with his exploration. He's up to 6 hearts already, so 7 hearts.
7, yeah.
Gonna be able to pick up whatever our white sword item or white sword cave item is.
Yeah, if you're on Team Sausage, you want to find that white sword item and hope it's a wand right now. Get him a nice advantage here.
Yeah, wand would be perfect. Silvers, because we know that bow is free. You're in a 5.
And I like to go around a little bit and actually stumbles into a level 2.
Much better option usually than a 5, but created by the Chevy room.
Exactly. Yep. Sausage with the money now. I don't know if he saw the arrow. I think he did see the arrow shop, or should have.
Somewhat almost free Triforce, except for blue landmodes.
Good kill there. Get your 5er. Yep. How much is the bacon up? We think it's 16, Mercs. 16 is what we're going with.
Is that a book on the floor? No, it was just a heart. Sorry.
Oh, I think it was a heart. It froze for you too? Okay.
Yeah.
I've had a couple freezes now, and I was starting to wonder if it was just my feed or not. Sausage, okay, working his way up. Good not to get toward those Armos just yet. I worry about going up that stair, the stair of death, or whatever the kids call it these days. But luckily, it's just some Octos. Chat confirming that was the floor heart. Actually, it could be the coast heart.
Hopefully,
we don't know yet.
Hopefully the floor heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Never know with these twos.
After I watched that, I'm like, wait, we don't actually know for sure what that was. Other than a heart on the floor, could be the coast heart as we get a ladder block key. Oh, out of there, sausage.
Okay, that was the floor heart, and we have a magical boomerang on the floor too.
We do. Good call by Sausage. Go ahead, get down. You're only 2 screens from your bow.
Really
And
great timing
good.
of the candle.
Yep. All right, so now Sausage is moved into second gear here as Fury picks up that Triforce in level 2. And if you haven't been watching this tournament yet, only 3 Triforces needed for level 9, and we won't know which 3 until somebody finds level 9. The old man in the lobby will tell us. There is always that chance that the first person that gets there has all the Triforces that were required and you don't get the message. I think that did happen the other day in a match. It might have been Jess's match that I can't remember who her opponent was, but by the time they got the 9, they were able to go right in with their Triforces and never did see the message.
Yeah, it's one of those things that sounds really convenient, but if that happened to me, I would probably freak out thinking I spent way too much time in dungeons.
This is true, yes. And it doesn't get played very often. Kind of a niche flag set, but the Holy Grail flag set will do that quite a bit. That you'll get there and it's wide open. You don't know if it was the power bracelet or the magical boomerang that you needed to get in. All right, trying to remember. I did not mark where that arrow shop was for Sausage, and I'm hoping he has seen it, but maybe based on his route here, he's going to go check in level 8, do that pirouette we were talking about earlier.
Oh, good call.
And immediately can go nowhere. So key blocked out of 8. Fury picks up his 5th heart. Finds another one of those pesky gomas.
And not really a fun room to fight one, especially without the ladder.
As long as it doesn't have the quad BMOs, I'm good with the Goma. It's when you're dodging 5 fireballs at once, and some only take half a heart, the other one takes a full heart, and I typically end up getting hit by the full heart one more than anything. It's just how it goes.
You're able to put these arrows to good use so right away.
Yeah, for sure. And that's... I just don't know that Sausage saw that arrow shop and... Okay, we'll see.
Ladder blocked out of this 4.
Yeah, so whole top
maybe
section...
ladder blocked out of this 4.
Yeah, the top section's ladder blocked. One bomb. Okay, and be able to get the whole bottom cleared. And there's our Triforce. One more check here. Not the staircase, so be looking at a ladder block in 4? Or is there one more room?
I thought he was able to go one room north, but maybe not. Or maybe he already saw it. I don't remember.
Or did he need a bomb for that? Because he's out of bombs.
Well, door was open.
Oh, was it? Okay. Every time I look back and forth, Sausage is always on a screen with blue whiz ropes.
Okay, so Trent's saying that he already checked that room. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then, to answer the question in heart or in chat, the only way to confirm the coast heart is to see basically 2 hearts in one level, or if you see that heart in a staircase as a staircase item, because we have heart shuffle off for these flag sets.
Yeah, and I I think probably we average a couple times a week that somebody does keep digging, because we're so used to playing Heart Shuffle. Seen a number of runners still digging out, and chat's starting to say, "Don't they know they got the item already?"
Yeah, definitely more common to have the Heart Shuffle on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't think the later rounds do Heart Shuffle. I know Second Quest and Unsorted Shapes. I don't think we're doing Heart Shuffle, which is good for the runners.
Do you know upcoming they are going to allow the important items in 9? That makes things spicy. Or can make things spicy.
I'm starting to think maybe that arrow shop is the rare shop, because Sausage still has not found it. He's going to feel a lot quicker when he gets those arrows. And Fury back into level 5. Actually, first trip into 5, right? He opened it before and then moved on to 2 and 4. And could be a staircase here.
Yeah, he poked into this room and then left almost immediately. So he might have forgot for just a sec that he had that boomerang. He could take out those keys really quick.
Mm-hmm. And finally, third bomb. Third bomb is the winner.
Sassage
and
picking up those
arrows. Okay. Next order of business for Sausage. Let's find some bombs. And Fury, not sure where to go here in this 5.
Kind of not a lot of good options other than blind bombing, and pays off as the door opens, but that was the last bomb.
He has bomb droppers there, but he's going to exhaust his arrows in this room. Maybe try and get one here. They're all lined up too for a bomb, and yeah, it's a tough room. Now he does have these bomb droppers out here, but money's going to start to become a concern, and he's not on a good global. We'll get 2 tries if he comes back out. But yes, a wise chatter once told me, be careful with your money when you've got arrows.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you got 255 or 5. Every rupee counts.
Yeah, and with these flags, you realize just how quick you can go through those arrows as well. Especially when, you got the Gibdos, which thankfully are on the overworld, but or the lakes eat up a lot of them. All right, Fury with the 7 bombs, likely going back in here to the Blue Leno room.
Yeah, I don't know. Seeing this room, I might be real tempted to burn the key.
He can avoid getting hit. He'll get a bomb out of this.
Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting he's got that boomerang to keep those Linos lined up.
Work there. Bomb the last. Get your bomb. Oh, it wasn't a... I thought he was on account there. And there go the keys.
37 for those bombs. That's...
Yeah, that's very rich. That is really expensive. And here we go. Fury with... See if he can group them here with a potential push block here in 5. Get a better spawn. Gets 2 of them. Playing nice for him. And there was his 10 count. No.
Oh no, and the block doesn't even want to push.
And unfortunately, Sausage is in 5-2 and is going to be dealing with this exact same mess. And has no keys, actually, though. Maybe picks 1 or 2 up in here, but... Not have that boomerang out of 2. As we know, is 1 screen further to the west. Could be very helpful here because you're going to deplete your arrows or have to keep coming in and out, so... Honestly, I do like that play by Fury. You find that dungeon on this screen, like he did, work your way around and see what else is on Death Mountain, and in his case, found levels 2 and 4 and are now was able to get the try out of 4 items ladder blocked, but was able to get that boomerang, and while not an item that is typically picked up very often in Z1R, very powerful in swordless until you get some of your other repeatable offense. At this point, I am wondering if Sausage forgot he has bow and arrows. While you would be depleting them, that was a lot of in and outs.
Yeah, it's always a fine balance. It's like, do you, as quote unquote, waste your arrows on a keys?
Mm-hmm. Sure, he's going to find out here that he's not going to get past this room. Unless he's able to bomb. I guess we did realize that Sausage did not have bombs when he was in here. Okay.
Yeah,
so
usually being such a big dungeon, yeah, always got a pretty good chance of bombing, I think.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, the boomerang on Old Sherm did not work.
All right, very, I think, smartly, yeah, bailing on that room. Keep the Moldor dead.
Alright, Sausage taking a different path up here in DM. Let's see if he turns left here. There we go. Oh, or down. That works too. Should at least be able to get that Triforce here out of 4, but as we know, we'll be planning a ladder block in here. And
really
oh
nice.
Gosh. Oh, on Fury's side.
A really nice triple kill on the Vyres and greeted by a 3 to Dongos.
Yep, you hate to see it. This is starting to feel a little painful here. We don't have the entire overworld cleared, but got between both runners a good chunk, and you're just trying to find, that one item that's going to allow you to start breaking through here a little bit.
Fury has the bombs technically to kill the Tridongos, but I don't blame him for passing on that.
Nope, not at all. And they're going to keep coming back too, because it's a shutter door.
And that Goma does not want to let Sassage over.
No, no. And not sure where Fury's going.
Taking a look at his tracker, maybe taking
be writing a note to whoever rolled this seed. Oh no, it was the program does it now automatically. Yeah. So no blame there. Can't blame us. We didn't roll it.
Can't blame us. Can't blame Jess.
No. Well, we could blame Jess. I mean, just if we wanted to, right? All right, Sausage, this is the one you want to bomb and get your boomerang, your magical boomerang. And first chance to see East Death Mountain. Hoping to find some dungeons up here, maybe. Like to see a one up here, maybe. Maybe get some useful items that runners desperately would like before they deplete all their arrows.
For as much of this, overworld that we've seen, no 1 yet, no 7, right? And then most conspicuously missing 9.
We're missing 3 too? 1379? Or I might have missed mark 3.
I have 3 written down. I don't remember where I saw it.
Okay.
I'm sure chat can tell us. They'll let us know if we're wrong.
And those Lambos won't. Yep, just get the try and then regroup. Good call. And there's our level 7. For as many times this tournament, 7 has been the key. I'm gonna guess here that maybe holding something good. Unfortunately, Sausage is not going to get that boomerang until he chooses to potentially go back into level 2.
Now, kind of unfortunate for Fury that 12 rupees shy away from that bomb upgrade.
Missed a Kanatiki opportunity. Was maybe thinking that was going to be a push block.
Oh, and then there's those dreaded lakes.
Yep. And there is the Chevy room on Sausage's side.
I'm trying to think of where we haven't seen so far. I don't think we've seen waterfall from either player. And then, of course, our overworld blocks.
Fury finding out the news that the lakes are they're the number 2 enemy. The bubbles are number 1. But technically, yes. Okay, let's see. Sausage is going to find the bomb hole. And unless he's able to take a different path, we know that 8 is not very nice to the runners thus far.
Yeah, we were just talking about arrow-eating enemies. I think Fury went into this with 68 rupees. He's down to 35 already.
Yeah, and like I said, they go quick and don't. Oh no. Okay, good. Oh no, he's gonna see the Tridongo room now.
Yeah.
Nope. And this is this is shaping up to be quite a seed here.
We got straight to Dongo in 7 too, but we get a map, and that is
that long tail hanging off the side, and we've got 2 rooms potentially, unless he's able to bomb up here. 2 rooms that are potentially Dig Dogger blocked. Okay, now this is a staircase he came up. All right, so it was actually key block. You can still get around the Dig Dogger. Sorry. Leaves that penny on the floor.
Another Chevy room.
So
On the upside, the 7's kind of on the smaller side.
It
as far
is.
as 7s can be. Sideways unicorn, battleship gun deck.
Yeah.
I think we have both pretty good.
Dig Dogger on Sausage's side. Man, there's just nothing accessible. And does get the Kinetic Key this time. Heard me telepathically say he missed it earlier. Gosh.
Oh, thank goodness he got the bomb off before.
This is one of those seeds. There's some people that aren't big fans of swordless, and these seeds can happen and make you never want to play swordless again. These are
the seeds I roll swordless.
This is not friendly, and I wish Sausage could have gotten that boomerang. Yeah, I mean, we've got keys here that we're gonna be doing one at a time, trying to preserve some arrow money.
Have we seen a kind dungeon yet? I don't think we really have. Oh
no! Oh gosh!
Now this is extra because those could be hiding a push block.
That gets a key. Sausage might be out of options here in 8. I mean, he did a heck of a lot of digging here and just said, nope, I want my resources back. I don't blame him. I think that means, though, he does have to go back into 2 for the Triforce. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember that he saved. I don't know that he saved after getting that Triforce in 2. I thought he went right to 4 afterwards. And maybe just thinking, you know what, I'll go back if I need it. We find 9. But yeah, this is starting to look like we've got some key overworld blocks. We can't find 9. Every dungeon has been a mess. And yeah, other than the free bow.
Yeah, and still no white sword item.
Nope. Alright, Fury going back to 7.
Yeah, I think he did a refill on those on the bombs. It's probably strongly suspects that those Tridodongos are hiding his item staircase.
Yeah, it's a very good call. Really likely at this point because, like you said, it's a small 7. He has seen a really big chunk of it.
Yeah, I think maybe one room up at the top, 1 or 2 rooms up at the top, and I think just about everything at the bottom.
Okay, so this is pirouettable, if that's a word, probably not. But you have to be a little further down on the screen. Okay, we're not going to be able to see it now. You have to be a little further down on the screen. If you do it too high up, it won't work. You're going to get soft locked. About the 9th time Fury's seen that bomb upgraded. Oh, we find level 9.
Right here at the forgotten spot.
3, 5, and 7? Quick.
Yeah, 3, 5, and 7. Kind of.
Through the 3 from an earlier race that I saw. Okay, let's see what Fury has here. Don't want them stacked. then weird things can happen. Yeah. Good feeding.
Yeah, really nice on the first two.
Okay, good. We're gonna get something here.
I thought for a split second that wasn't gonna do anything.
Let's. Oh, there's a ladder. Means, you know, he could downgrade his boomerang, but it wouldn't downgrade. Now, he does not know he needs his Triforce, but he is going back in, and that's good. We know for him to have that.
Yeah, it's one of those things. He knows where it's at. He knows the path is already laid. Might as well just might as well just grab it just in case.
And there's level 3. It's at the river spot near start. So good call. I forgot. Yes, this was the room. Okay, Sausage has his arrows, so he's going to be able to clear this out. We know this is a transport. So he's going to elect to get the shutter door open. Maybe get a map in here. Or a heart. Climbing up that heart meter for potential upgrade with magical
Fury
bomb.
goes to get the Triforce and it's Dodongo blocked.
Gosh.
And only one bomb.
Nope. Okay, so Sausage gets a key.
Yeah, just really nothing given to these runners.
I'll tell you what, though.
Yeah, fairly straightforward. You get an early bow and arrow. You think, oh, we're on easy street, and the game is like, absolutely not.
I'm feeling a little bullish on this 3, I'll tell you. I mean, it's already produced some keys. More keys. Fury gonna go into 4 and get that item that we know is nestled behind the ladder block. And we get a rupee boss.
Alright, here's our item in 3, and it's a red ring.
Very good. Now, good for the overworld. But in terms of item progression...
Not great progression, but you know what? It's... Whew.
Did Fury forget what was... Okay. Oh! He's got bobs? Still a tough task. Can you get him grouped up? Good job. Really good job by Fury there. I don't think he missed a single one, and they turn so quickly, the blue dark nuts, and if they're not facing the right direction, your bomb doesn't do anything but push them back a little. This looks promising on Fury's side.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't know if that Chevy room is one of the best or worst rooms to have to fight the blue dark nuts in. Good that, you got your ladder and they can't hit you, but yeah, they can just juke the heck out of you. Another good candidate for our item here in 4.
Right, he's got repeatable. Free repeatable, I should say.
Yeah.
And Sausage gets his Triforce out of 3, which we know is also required.
Yeah, so 3 and 4 not giving us the items we necessarily want, but pretty good items nonetheless.
Yeah, Red Candle's certainly going to be helpful here, knowing that money has been tight. I mean, that's enough to take down one like that he I think. Sausage not going into 6. At this point, high probability that one could be blocked, or I think there could be some spots in the northeast. I don't know that either runner made it above the casino shop in the northeast, because that was a screen of, yeah, with all the blue wizrobes. Fury finds a magical bomb wall.
So for chat, the answer, yeah, Fury did not grab the try out of 5.
And Fury has not seen level 9, correct? Or did he end up?
That's correct. He hasn't hit up the forgotten spot yet, so doesn't know he needs this Triforce, but.
Alright, Sausage heading up to the northeast.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is the time to take that red ring and go check out.
Yeah, it's a good call. I mean, can argue the red ring's not a progression item. If it's going to get you past this screen, then go ahead and put it to work. Oh, he had some bomb spots here too.
Yeah, and we might have missed these from both runners. I don't remember if Fury had the bombs to take out these spots.
Get that nickel.
There we go. Nice use of the boomerang.
All right, what are we going to see up here? Oh, we have a bomb shop. And not level 1.
Nice refund on those bombs, though.
Yeah. Is that it?
There it
we
is.
Found one. Okay, no overworld blocks. This could be big for Sausage if he finds a wand in here.
Can't guarantee that yet because we're still, I think, missing that white sword cave.
Good point. Good point.
Could always have our wand. As 5 has a power bracelet. Yeah, but this one could definitely change SassageLink's position in a huge way.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not running this, or I would have forgotten about the white sword item, which is, at this point, got to be the wand or the silvers.
Yeah, it's almost got to be something good at this point. Heck, even a book or an any key, I think would...
Anything, yes, at this point is, and there's a raft on the floor in 1, which could. We now have power bracelet and raft for potential white sword item blocks.
All right, Fury finding a large secret. All right, so we're back in business on money on his side.
Yeah, I think because how painful the overworld was early game, we've got a lot of orphan spots around the overworld. That I keep thinking they're darn near close to having it all cleared, but there's pockets on each side that they're now getting back to.
Bombs and such a premium for so long during this game.
Mm-hmm. And Fury's heading down this way. I'm guessing he's going to then find his level 3 here shortly. Gonna take
Back
a tour
into
in
6.
That's right. 6 is ladder block.
Looks like we're gonna have our item for SassageLink. So this is item number 2, and it's our book.
Yeah. Advantage of all the maps.
Yeah, I really like that book pickup. Everyone hates the wand fire, but
Yeah, I am a card carrying member of Eliminate the Wand Fire as an optional flag.
that would be
One
excellent.
of these days. I always say if we can add bombs to the end of the wand, we can turn off the fire. But it goes against what I normally say, which is if it's in the vanilla game, you got to keep it. But I just...
there's an exception to every rule.
Oh, that wand fire. Oh.
Oh no, SassageLink taking a death at the waterfall.
Oh man, can't get down that way in 6. Can't go anywhere from the transport in 6.
What is this nonsense? What?
A bit of a troll there, yeah. Sausage heading into 5. Knows he needs this Triforce. Much better shape now. And I don't think it was ladder blocked. I didn't mark that it was ladder blocked for the try. That's the map knowledge. I knew he could bomb down there. And with the money not being an issue on Fury's side, curious if he would consider hopping into those, what was it, 5 and 7 that had the
I think so.
upgrades.
I know 7 did for sure.
Yeah, I think the other was 5. Sausage won't have enough for it.
Okay, Fury still hasn't seen 9, correct?
Don't think so. And it's our item. And it's an important one.
Finally!
That's definitely going to speed things up because money's not so much of an issue. I definitely consider that bomb upgrade at this point, knowing he's got to go back to 7 anyway to pick up the try. He doesn't know this yet. But yeah, I think if I'm back in 7, I'm grabbing that upgrade at this point because you're not going to be losing money now with the arrows. And yeah, he doesn't know about the entrance because he's going back in for the try.
Yeah, and yeah, bombs are expensive. The bomb droppers aren't the best in these dungeons. Gotta spend the money on something.
And Sausage is going to unfortunately see that this room is a bit of a troll after exhausting a lot of arrows. Yeah, it looks like Fury's going to go hit the PB spot. Don't know white sword item.
Yeah, I think Fury kind of very fortunate so far to not have found 1 and 3, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe, yeah, even 9. Very possible if he knows he doesn't need that try in 6 to be pretty easily pushed out of there.
Right, so Sausage picks up the required Triforce out of 5. Did not find the power bracelet, which is starting to make me wonder if perhaps that the item was ladder blocked. Heading back in. And no, I think he has a way he can make a potentially bomb left here. Or not. Or he is. And it doesn't work.
Here you're gonna grab all these hearts he's been missing earlier in the scene.
Yep. So he still didn't go into 3.
No, I think he's in a maybe a very similar position to what SassageLink was in a couple minutes ago, where they're just kind of doing cleanup. Because there's a lot of pockets.
There it is. Nope, that's Mags. Nope. Probably Mags.
Well, it's got to be Mags.
Has to be Mags.
Fury, Fury has 8 hearts.
He does now. I forgot he just picked up those hearts. Yep. Good call.
33 and 64 for the potions. Not bad.
Okay, now I think Sausage is 1 room away from the PB. No. Okay, I thought it was up here.
I thought so too, but hey, he gets a key for it, so.
He does. He's finding all the hearts now. This is an old man.
Alright, now he's gonna head into 3. We're back into 3.
Alright, Sausage down to 2 rupees.
I think this top path is going to take him on the path to the Triforce. And the red ring was on the bottom.
He's going to make a really quick work out of these now. Okay, there's the bomb upgrade. That's what was blocking, I believe, the... Well, I thought it was blocking the path to the item here. It's tough for Sausage now, down to 12 rupees to get his power bracelet here.
Yeah, he's really kind of at a disadvantage not having that ladder and red candle.
Yeah, and even the boomerang, right? Just to be able to stack these guys up a little bit when you're low on resources. Gets a nice timely bomb drop, though.
You're gonna have to be careful up here.
Yeah, if he would have taken the transport, he'd probably find his ring by now. But,
Something tells me with as thorough as he's being at this upper portion of the dungeon, he's probably going to go back for the item regardless.
Yep, and Sausage is going into 2 right now. Knows there's an item in here. Knows he does not... Already has the Triforce, my bad, but doesn't need it. So, red ring... He's electing not to go into 2. Now we know for him he needs to get up to 7 because the wand is ladder blocked at 6.
And it's such a tough call too. It's because you never really want to dig a 7 out.
Nope.
Unless you have to.
Yeah, and that 7 wasn't behind.
Yeah, fortunately, he knows he needs that Triforce, so...
Yeah, hoping he elects to get back up there before taking a swing at this 8. Or, not sure where he's going. Might be getting to the transport. Somebody either disagreed with me or agreed with me in the background there.
I think the dog agrees.
And there's the red ring for Fury. Chat appreciating the extra commentary, the third member of the group. All right, Sausage is going to get the Magical Sword bomb upgrade.
Yeah, not a bad idea, all things considered. Knowing what the
he doesn't know it's here, but he's going to be happy, yeah. Now, he actually does not know whether or not that was Mag's or the white sword item. I'd like to see him check these raft spots. Yeah, see if see what's
you
hiding
got
on
the thing.
raft.
Might as well put it to use.
I still need to find the silvers somewhere. I'll get some. Well, it's a little cash, spare change. Not even a full fiver.
Fury up to 10 hearts.
Yeah, and they took such different paths here that it really started confusing me. Like, we had so much of the overworld checked, but it was Sausage that had done Candle Row. Fury had not. Fury's still not been up to the northeast. So I think we've got the bulk of the overworld cleared, but just not each individual runner.
Yeah, quite a bit of like onesie twosies left. I think there's a couple power bracelet spots. Still the waterfall.
Yep. Yeah, and you'll again. I think you're going to see this frequently with an overworld like this. Just you're trying to find any opening to get some clearance, but the game wasn't being nice.
No, the game was very much, 2 or 1.5 steps forward and then a step right back.
Nope. Get your sleeves. Let's see, Fury's gonna get his level 9 knowledge finally in an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, it can't really feel good for Fury. I think both runners are probably in
I think Fury did.
I don't want to say desperation mode, but
so he's heading to 7 at this point. I'm pretty sure he did pull the try out of 5 when he went back in. And looks like Sausage is going to check the coast raft.
Oh no, Fury leaves the bombs behind.
And just another shop. So
okay, yeah, he's got the money. He knows that this bomb upgrade's in here. Probably not even sweating it. All right, that's kind of rude. Only +4 on those bombs.
I think we may see the waterfall here on Sausage's side. Money? Oh, no wonder they were hurting. You had 2 larges under power bracelet spots.
Yeah, so PB dead. Craft unknown.
It's the recorder.
White sword tutor.
Feel bad he died right on the entrance to that 35 minutes ago.
I think
if he heads to 7, hoping he heads to 7. He's heading to 7.
Okay, Fury going back to 5. I don't think he grabbed that Triforce.
Yeah, good call.
I was looking at his screen and it looked like he had 3 pieces missing. I can never memorize off the top of my head which Triforce piece goes where.
Well, and I learned my lesson because I'm horrible at tracking while coming, and I questioned our tracker, and you see what it got me. I was wrong. I will never question the tracker again. Fury still hasn't found one. That's remarkable here. We know there's nothing in there that he needs, but still,
that
you don't
book
see
would
many.
Be nice, but
yeah. You don't see many ones missed, unless they're overworld blocked.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess if silvers aren't in 9, because I'm assuming he's probably going to beeline straight for 9 as soon as he's done here.
Mm-hmm.
Does he take the chance on 8 since he knows where it is, or does he try to dig for a 1?
Yeah, for him right now, it's what 33% chance that they're in. Well, he doesn't know the white sword item either. He's got a lot outstanding. Make the move on 9. Percentages. An hour and 10 minutes in. I think he goes to 9. He's going up. Oh. Transport. Checking a PB spot, maybe? Yep. I don't think he had done this one. Nobody wanted to do that screen leading to it. I mean, I do like this play, honestly. Like, I forgot about the white sword item earlier. It is really... He's got so many items outstanding between 2 and 1, 2 and 8, 2 and 9, and a white sword item. I agree with this call. Now, we know up here he'll find level 1, and he'll find the recorder. He's not going to find the silvers. So, but he doesn't know that. We know it's 9 or 8 at this point.
Yeah, bit of good news for Sassage, though. This is going to give him some time to make up a little ground, hopefully.
For Sassage, after getting this Triforce, I don't know that we see him seek out that level 6. That's, I think, going to be the question on his side, because he's only a couple of rooms away of being eligible to get into 9. He's not going into 1 yet. Wanting to see first if the white sword item is over here.
I think for Sassage, yeah, when he's done in here, yeah, he gets his choice.
He can't go to 9. I forgot. He doesn't have the wand, so he can't.
Yeah, he gets his choice of 4, 7, or 8. I'm sorry, 4, 6, and 8.
If he gets the ladder out of here for 4. Yep. Pretty sure the ladder was in that bottom section. So go ahead and get your try now. Fury exhausting all these caves here before getting on the wrong side of the Lost Hills. Gonna dig out 1. And Tessa's going back in, which we know he needs to in order to get that wand out of the thick.
I think he knows that he's ladder blocked in 4. I don't remember what the situation was when we last left 8.
Seemed like every which way in 8 was a dig dogger, a ladder block maybe, or try doggos. So it makes perfect sense they're kind of avoiding it at this point. Okay, shoot. He's short on bombs. There's bomb droppers outside this level, though. Oh, no. Wait. No, that was 5 that had the bomb droppers outside. I don't think he has a count going. Yeah, he's going to have to farm. Well, they both had to do this. You get to the room and then realize you need bombs.
Fury in the room, he's gonna get... He's gonna see the book. I don't imagine he probably picks it up. I think that map is just gonna be too valuable for a level 8 if we have to go in there.
Yeah, for sure.
And 9, really, honestly.
See where Sassage is going now. Think he has anything left over here.
I don't think we saw this grass spot from Sassage.
Oh, he did the coast. Yeah, it was an arrow shop. I don't track much, but when I do, I remember what's on the coast raft spot. I don't know where he's going. Got both items out of one. They forgot he got both items, maybe?
Oh,
Honestly, that hopefully sends him back towards 7. Because there's nothing in 1 he needs. Could actually, well, he needs to get bombs and he can record it as 7. Electing to not go into 8.
jeez.
Oh, you know what? I think there was a bomb shop over by 1. Maybe he was... No, because he was trying to
Was
get
that
into 1.
Fury unfortunately takes a death right before the waterfall.
That's a theme. It seems like both runners
Yeah.
died right before that. Yep. That's right. Tree has the bombs. That's right. 1 was above the tree. The vanilla money making game. There you go. And Fury electing not to go into 8 or 9 at this point without identifying that white sword item. And it makes sense. It's only, what, 3 screens he has left?
Yeah. And you take it. You ain't got to worry about the potential dig dogger block in 9.
Yeah, he's in
It looks
good
like
shape.
Yeah, he's headed to 9, and I think, yeah, at this point, it's what, basically a true 50-50.
Yep.
But exactly where that 8 was, but
1 screen right of start. Of their
you
start.
could poke your head in there just to see what the size is like. But overall, I really like the idea of going in there with a 4 items outstanding.
Yeah, and it makes sense because at this point, too, I mean, it's a horrible 8, we think. Maybe a horrible 9. At least you're going to get your routing in here, so, you're probably going to find your transport. You're going to find, hopefully, Zelda and the Beast. So, yes, this in level 9, we are looking more than anything for the silver arrows that may or may not be in here. And hope to find some things along the way, as Sausage is a couple bombs away from getting his ladder, and we hope with that ladder he heads right to level 6. So where this could get interesting is if Sausage, okay, he's got that ladder block in 4. He's going to check that before going to 6. gonna say, if by chance he gets to 6 with that wand and chooses 8 before 9, then that could be real interesting. Probably not likely to happen, but it would be cool to see them both in the dungeons at the same time, looking for the silvers. 2 dungeons, that is. Oh, he's in 2. Oh, that's right. He didn't get the item out of 2 as well.
Oh, no.
Because of the Lamola that was blocking the tri-room, he didn't know he could go down here. Fury down to 1 key.
This is interesting. Do we have patch regarding Zelda?
Patcher and a quad shooter, you gotta love it. Par for the course for this seed at this point. Oh,
Guard the compass.
1 piece
Next
of the
best
puzzle.
thing.
Yep. Cannot get to those 2 rooms in 9 in that column. Unless you go up. Ooh. Alright, gets his key back.
Yeah, this 9 really kind of following the same pattern as the rest of the seed. All right, first item is our any key.
Electing to stay, I like the call. And if some runners will, after getting one of the items, choose to bail. The percentage is down to 33%.
Yeah, I think it's a bit different of a trajectory. Maybe if you, already located Gannon or a path to Zelda. Yeah, still a ton of this 9 we haven't seen.
Useless meat block. Surprised that wasn't in play, given the seed.
Unfortunately, SassageLink was better equipped in this level 2 than when Fury was in
Easy
here.
item.
So we ended up spending a little more time in here.
Yeah. Burns it, rightfully so. Not what he's looking for. And likely gonna go ahead and check level 4, which is 2 screens to the left. Not a far path to get up to the ladder block area, but there are a couple of rooms. I think there was at least one other room that was a troll room, looked like a push block that wasn't. He didn't clear out the bottom, but I'm pretty sure he saved that ladder to go north here. No. I am proven wrong again. I thought he had the whole bottom cleared. That's what he was waiting for, was the ladder, which we know the ladder is blocking the item in here, but
not a bad call to clear out this right side, and there quite a bit of rooms that look like they might have that push block in.
Yeah, that's the problem. Fury diving another staircase here. Still no roar. All right, we've got another potential here. On Fury's side,
Sassage gets the refill in 4. And going back in.
we gotta get to that southeast portion of 9 if he can. It's pretty much the Gannon's got to be down there.
Fury getting a little low on bombs.
Good meat usage.
You know, I didn't see him pick up the meat earlier. But
I didn't either. Yeah,
it's a good call. Might as well dump it off now while you can.
I have noticed that in my almost 4 years of playing this, some of the people that have been playing it longer, 8 years, 10 years, they tend to pick up the meat a heck of a lot more than the newer runners. See, most of the people that have started in the past 5 years, you don't see them pick the meat up that often, but more the OG, you'll see them get it all the time. And it can be used on swordless to group up some enemies. Not all the enemies, but basically Koreas and Octoroks and things like that can be helpful.
Got our roar.
All right.
In the vicinity of Zelda, so yeah, moment of truth here.
And pick the in a Chevy.
And a Chevy to add insult to injury. Maybe he can bomb out. Alright, getting really close to Zelda's. Likely will have a pass.
Oh. This is pure pain. Pure pain, this seed. Those of you that have come in recently. Everything you're seeing now, it's been this way for an hour and 27 minutes. Yeah, and Tap Point Not Fury had a rough one last week. We'll have to ask him which one. Which one was worse? Using his last bomb. Living on the edge. Bombless now.
No.
Any options left here? He can get back to that transport below Gannon, and he had another direction I think he could go.
Yeah, he had a key door just north, and then an open door to the right.
Sausage picks up the red candle in 4. This should direct him to 8 or 6. We hope he goes to 6. He is going into 8.
You know what? Look at that 8.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of like the call to go into 8, especially with the book. So you'll be able to hopefully avoid some making some uneducated guesses, I should say, with bomb placements.
Fury elects to miss that last one. Yeah, I guess for level 7 had that little tail hanging off the right-hand side. Probably slits right into that opening on 8.
Alright, we do have a path to Zelda.
Yep, and Gannon. Just a couple more rooms here. I think at this point, I'm guessing they're in 8. I think Sausage is going to find the silvers in 8, and
It is getting, I would say, likely.
I think we've got the bomb upgrade outstanding and the coast heart.
Yeah, I think unfortunately for Sassage, even if these silvers are in 8, it's still
He still has to get the 6. Yeah.
quite a lot of work to do. But if he finds these silvers in 8, or can at least find these item staircases in 8 relatively quickly, that'll pretty much hammer it down for him, and he'll know that he has to go back to 6.
Yep. Okay, he did this transport, working his way down. May have to go right here and down, I think. He can't go. Yeah, oh, it's that one room above the old man, maybe? Or he's going to 8. And there's the bomb upgrade in 8. Fury going to buy the where's he going? Buy the, oh, okay. Buy the bomb upgrade in 5. No? Oh, just resetting. Okay. He has the money to buy that upgrade. Because they're not carrying.
Oh, man.
He saw the upgrade because it was on the only way you could get to the power bracelet. The bomb upgrade was one room before it.
All right, going back in at 9, 4 bombs. I mean, realistically, don't have much real estate left.
Nope. And there's silver. Over on the other side of the screen.
All right, Sassage knows exactly what level he needs to go
8
to.
or the 6. Yep. He's going to take the transport or the any road. Get him one screen left of level 6. Good news for Fury, he doesn't have many checks left. He's going to get his information. He's got to get it here soon. And this may come down for Sassage's purpose here. If he doesn't take the transport, he's got a better chance of finding that wand. If he takes the transport, you get locked out. You can't get out of it. I mean, you could go back through it, but it's a one-way. Is this it? It is.
Oh,
all right,
no.
Fury's heading to 8. Now, if you were watching on Sassage's side, he stumbled into the bomb upgrade first. Depends on the route that Fury takes in level 8. Again, he's got all the knowledge in 9. Sassage, I believe, a couple of rooms away. He needs to get up. I want to say it was in the top row of the V or the E. If he goes down along the bottom to that wing-a-ling, he's gonna have a hard time.
It looks like he wants to go up.
Yes, we want him to go up. You go left and go up, I believe. He's got the bombs for the dark nuts. And unfortunately, I do not remember where the silvers were in 8. And Sausage is in the room with the wand.
Fury is close. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he can bomb that way.
And the immediate up A from Sausage, he's heading to level 9. There was a myriad of transports that Fury ended up taking until he found Gannon. Now, Sausage is going to have the map immediately when he gets in.
Yeah, it could play out a little bit differently for Sassage, since he doesn't need to hunt staircases for, the item.
Right. And that could be good or bad. You never know sometimes, routing. You take one staircase and it sends you the wrong way.
You're just in the wrong side of this dungeon so far. And so we kind of went from a spot where Fury had a very significant, I think, advantage. And now
if you just catch it now, Gannon is in the bottom right, and Zelda is in that area as well, just a few screens up.
Yeah, the silvers weren't super deep in 8. They were, I think, a couple rooms north of here.
I think you're right. And critical here, Fury looks like he's heading east. It's going to take him down to that bottom section.
Yeah, so if Fury hangs right here, I think he'll be in a good position.
On fire, getting back at you.
A little low on bombs. So I don't think it was this room that Fury's in that had... I think this one had the item, but not the silvers. Was it the other side of a transport? I don't remember. Another few staircases over here.
Bomb upgrade. Okay. Now, if he sticks to clearing off this top section first, we know it's good for him. I think the silvers are maybe in the dash column up top. Like, not far.
Yeah, he's not far from them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the way he's moving, it looks like he will prioritize getting the top section cleared, which again, we know is good for him. For Sassage, we need him, I believe, to start taking some transports because he's in the wrong area of the dungeon right now for Gannon. Fortunately, keeps him in the wrong area of the dungeon.
Oh,
Fury's taking the transport. This puts him down below, and it is, but he's going back up. Going back down, which I don't blame him based on it letting you out down here, and you see that whole bottom section. So this bodes well on Sausage's side. Again, unfortunately, he's nowhere near where he needs to be. Gannon is in the bottom right.
Getting low on bombs, but he just hit a pack, so back up to a little more comfortable number.
It's a time suck room if he's going to clear this out. And we're
it's a hard call to make because you think you're pretty much at a dead end. This is a good This is a good candidate for a transport.
We're hitting the 1 hour, 40-minute mark. All the important items in 6, 7, and 8. If you want to know how this seed has been going. Other than the free bow as an Armos item, which just exhausted their money because 2 of the 3 large secrets were behind power bracelets that they didn't find till much later in the game. Fury wrapping up this bottom section. Good for him finding rooms that can't be the item, which eventually send him likely back up top. Okay, see where this takes
SassageLink getting a couple extra bombs for his trouble with the red dark nuts.
Oh, yeah,
And
did not take him in a good place.
Complete opposite side of where you want to be.
Yep. Yeah, just dumb luck routing. He's been nowhere near where he needs to get. And Fury's almost seen this entire 8. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, SassageLink doesn't know it, but he's just kind of beeline towards the right.
Mm-hmm.
Which might be what he tries to do.
I don't think this takes you right. I think it takes you... Oh, it takes you to the any key?
Besides, maybe I want that. 5 key is not uncomfortable, but you know what? Anything can happen in these 9s.
You can't... I don't think you can get... Okay, maybe if he goes up and to the right here. Yes, because this is the meat block. And Sausage needs to keep heading down to the bottom right. Fury is hightailing it back up top. I don't think there was a... Fury didn't find a direct path to the southeast. So I'm pretty sure he needs to get a transport or find that magic bomb spot. Fury, I think 1 room away.
Yeah, and Fury has the path.
Yep. And Sausage is at the roar. This is Fury in the Silver's room.
Yeah, and
Sausage does not have the
doesn't know
compass.
where Zelda is.
Nope.
But I think as long as he can get the kill here.
What he's cleared, he's gonna likely stay down in this area because he had so many rooms up top accounted for.
There is a direct path from.
Mm-hmm. Fury's heading in 9 now. Sausage gets the brown Gannon. Which way does he go? He could take a transport and this swings. If he goes up from here, he's scouting it out.
All right, making the right call so
He's
far.
1 room away if he goes up. This is going to send him back. Transport, he's not getting it. He goes up. This is Sausage's race to
Yeah, he
win.
needs to go up. He needs to hang a left and then go up again.
She's in the room above here. Yep, he just needs to go up.
The door's open. That one doesn't pop.
Go up. Oh no! Oh no, he's gonna take the transport. He's going back. He just has. He's one room away. He just has to go. Oh, he's going up now. He's
Okay,
gonna
good.
see it open. He was
Oh
gonna
my
clear it to go
goodness,
back
what
and
a-
saw the door open. Oh my gosh.
What a snipe!
Gosh.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, was that crazy? Oh my goodness. As Fury takes down Gannon, and we know he knows the path. What a
Sassage
crazy
had me for a second.
race. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought he
And
was
I-
gonna. Yeah, I thought he was gonna go down.
Oh my goodness. I think that's exactly what he was doing. He was clearing the dig dogger, left the room, and then saw the room pop, but he was going back in, I think.
Oh,
And get your
GG's, both
GGs for
runners.
Fury. What a race. And we'll see if we can get the runners in here. Hour 45 minutes. My gosh. Would not have predicted this with these two runners. That was maybe one of the crazier races I've ever called.
Yeah, and what a change! I thought Fury kind of would have had SassageLink kind of dead to rights up until that 9 didn't pan out.
Yeah, welcome to the broadcast. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say we're joined in by FurySK. GG's Fury.
Thank you.
Well, you had level 1 outstanding, a white sword item outstanding, 2 items in 8, 2 items in 9. You exhausted everything to get you 50-50. You were so close in that level 8 and took the transport.
Yeah, I don't think you could have seen more of the seed than I saw. I think that's pretty much maxed out. I mean, what, 1 recorder spot, the Dongo room in 8 that I skipped. I think there was 1 room behind that, and I want to say like 3 or 4 in level 5. And outside of that, I think I saw every room of every dungeon.
And also joining us is our race winner, SassageLink. GG's.
Thank you. Yeah, that was rough.
I think you have to hit your start button so we can get a death count.
Well, I guess
You're
I guess
definitely in
that's-
double digits.
I guess that's the one
Last
thing
I
I
saw
want.
was 11.
11. Yeah. You were at 8 early. That overworld early on really had its way with you.
Yeah, and it was 11.
Yeah, Fury made it east much sooner than you and got the bow, was able to save up for arrows. I think it got first bomb at maybe the 7 or 8 minute mark. Sausage, I don't think you got a bomb for the first 20 minutes. Like, that overworld was hitting you up and chewing you out.
Yeah, it was just one of those, I was looking at all the whiz robes, but then forgetting about the Pole's voice, and they just kept wrapping around on me, and it made it rough.
Yeah, I would say this. I mean, you guys have to set aside an hour and 45 minutes to watch this back, but a lot of swings in this. I'd say, Fury, you had the race the first 15 to 20 minutes. Sassage, if you go to 6, obviously you know this now, before going back to 2 and 4, you probably take the lead there in 9. Because you had done 8 first. But Fury, the last probably 30 minutes, you seemed to be ahead quite a bit. And obviously finding out the silvers weren't in 9, taking that transport in 8, like you said, just you saw the entire dungeon. Sausage made much quicker work in 8.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes with these. Is I think even in my week 1 victory, I don't think I missed too many rooms in that one either. I think maybe I had go mode before 9. I don't quite remember, but it was also just an hour and a half or something of just nonsense, and got it back-to-back weeks so far.
Yeah, chat was asking if you thought the seed was worse than week 1 or vice versa.
I think this one's a little bit worse just because there was enough rooms where, like, I think it was the triple Dodongo room in 7 to get your ladder. You had to candle boost or have enough money to do that, or both, because of, if you go in there with no bomb upgrade like I did, you basically have to hope they don't turn on you, and you have to spend an extra 30 seconds waiting on them. So that was brutal. The path to get to the red candle in 4 without the wand was brutal because of all the blue dark nuts in that Chevy room. There's a lot of brutal rooms, a lot of Lionel rooms, blue Lionel rooms that I didn't have but 10 rupees and a couple of bombs for, so I had to just kind of bide my time and wait for things to work out. So just a lot of things that just would not go fast in this one.
You guys were quite poor through much of the seed until you got the power bracelet that unlocked 2 big secrets. Sausage, you were down to 2 rupees there, trying to figure out what to do in a room. It's like you don't have the equipment. You both
was rough. Yeah,
you both, I think, had to do. Fury, I don't know how many times you walked past that bomb upgrade guy going into 7. That was just, you both were in there so many times, and yes, both had to leave and come back to be able to get the ladder.
Yeah, and come back to get the Triforce later because of the single Dodongo in that room, just to add insult to injury. But I think the first time I walked by the bomb upgrade, I was 18 rupees short, and I think the last time I walked by it before leaving for the 4th time I was down to 30 rupees because of everything I had to kill in there.
Yep. You I'd say what did really help you, and it's one of your favorite items, if not favorite, is you got that magical boomerang really early. At least able to stop the enemies and get set, even in just a Keese room or gels. Sausage, you were in and out of so many rooms because you didn't get that. You didn't get the boomerang, or you burned it when you saw it. Good call on that one. Until the hour and 35-minute
like
mark.
That.
Yeah, it's like, but that was. I think that's what really was helping you, Fury. Just how many times you couldn't even shoot arrows, right? You had the arrows, and you're going in and out of rooms.
I had them, but just had to conserve that money. That was rough.
Yeah. Well, even if it was the regular boomerang in 2, when I found it, I probably would have just picked that up too. I think that, especially in swordless, you just don't know how much resources you're going to have, and you don't know when you're going to get the wand, because it could be really, really buried behind a bunch of dark nuts or blue whiz robes if you have them roll into dungeons and roll into the wrong spots. So I was definitely going to take whichever one I could get.
Absolutely. It is a key item here in Swordless. I've seen it a number of times and remember seeing it the last time we had ABNS. And again, just the speed, right? You're getting a Keese room down in, 5 seconds, 8 seconds. And Sausage, you were going in and out 5 times. And yeah, that certainly adds up. So do have to ask you, Sausage, at the very end there, because you did not. Fury had the compass, and you did not in 9, and you killed off the Dig Dogger and left the room. I was thinking you were about to head back down to get through that shutter door below the Dig Dogger until you saw the door pop.
I was going to, and then just, I think it was a little bit of weariness just being that deep into a seed and that long. I just didn't go back, and it ended up working in my favor somehow.
Yeah. Because we were like, if he goes up, he's got this. And then I'm like, wait, he's killing the Dig Dogger. That means you want to go down. Killed one Diglett, went up, and I'm like, oh, he's resetting the room. And yeah, you got the door pop. I think just as Fury at that point was going into Gannon. He had everything mapped out. He had the entire dungeon. Just crazy. Again, one of the craziest seeds I've called in my comms career. And it was a lot of fun. Painful for you guys, I'm sure, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, I went from a 36-minute seed to a 105-minute seed, so that made it a little tough.
An entire seat of, 1 or 2 steps forward and then another one back.
Yeah, it just, nothing seemed to open up for me until real deep into it. So once it did, it went real smooth, but until then, it was just brutal.
Yeah, and those of you maybe watching haven't been watching much or starting to catch up, these seeds have so much, these flags, sorry, have so much variability. My first race, the winners were 45 minutes and 46 minutes, and we're looking here at an hour 45 and an hour 46, and 2 really good runners. So you never know what you're going to get from these. It's actually making it quite interesting. Can be quite frustrating on the player's side because of it. But you guys put on a really good show. It was fun to watch, like I said. And Sausage, you're moving to 2-0. So congrats on that. Fury, you're in the 1-1 for coming up week 3 in Swiss. So I think a couple more matches here to finish up week 2. Haley, any final thoughts?
No, honestly, GG's to both of you. Doing really good with the seat that was determined to throw everything it had at you. A lot of fun to watch and calm. Yeah, GG's for sure.
And to our runners, any final thoughts from you guys this evening?
Just want to say thank you folks for putting this on. Haley, Mako, whoever else was behind the scenes. I didn't catch it. And yeah, my Discord's still in streaming mode. But yeah, everybody involved, thank you very much for the restream. Much appreciated. And GG's, Fury.
Yep, thanks again to Camion, since I've got my race setup all deleted in haste. Frustration, probably, more than anything. But yeah, GG's and good luck in the 2-0, and more than anything, if I could just get my tournament average down from an hour and 40 minutes in week 3, that would be really, really good for me.
I don't know if you get the average down, but I think you're due, given your caliber. And, inertia can't be mean to you 3 times in a row, can it? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But best of luck to you as well. So and thanks, Camion, for the tracking. And as always, thank you, Haley, for joining me in the comms booth.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's going to do it for us. Actually, do we have any other races tonight?
So that's it for races tonight. Tomorrow we have 2 races at 10 Eastern. On SpeedGaming 3, we'll have Paratroopa versus Bogey. And on SpeedGaming 2, we'll have Truant Gamer versus Sigil 711.
And
that'll wrap up week 2.
That wraps up week 2. So new week will be starting here Thursday probably.
Thursday officially.
Yep. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, SpeedGaming. And hope you all had a great race to watch. It was a lot of fun here, and we will see you all again real soon. Have a good night.